Hello and welcome to another episode of Mr. Kung Has Problems. Tonight we're working on Module 7, Lesson number 14, and we are solving multi-step word problems involving converting mixed number measurements into a single unit. So let's take a look at one problem. I believe there are five different word problems on tonight's homework. So I'm going to do one of the ones kind of in the middle, see if that helps give you an idea of how you can attack some of the other problems that are on tonight's homework for you. Let's take a look at problem number 3. Problem number 3, we're going to use our read, draw, and write strategy. And we're going to read first. So let's read. The fish tank holds 8 gallons, 2 quarts of water. Jeffrey poured 1 3/4 gallons into the empty tank. How much more water does he need to pour? Does he still need to pour into the tank to fill it? Okay, so let's see. We could draw a whole. We could do this as a tape diagram, but frankly, we could do this as we could do our tank too, right? We could say, here's a big tank. Right, and the whole length, right, the entire thing is, boy oh boy, there's a better bracket, is 8 gallons, 2 quarts. And he's already poured some into it. How much did he pour in yet? He poured in 1 3/4 gallons. And then the question is, how much more does he have to pour in to fill it up? Okay, so that's our draw part. So now we've got unlike units, right? Because we have, on the one hand, we have the overall volume of the tank is in gallons and quarts, right? And the part that Jeffrey has poured in is just in gallons. So we need to make sure we've got like units if we're going to do the subtraction problem. Because we know we've got a whole minus a part to figure out the other part. That's pretty straightforward. But we're not going to be able to do the subtraction when on one hand we've got gallons, the other hand we have gallons, but here we've got some stray quarts. So we'll try to express this, we'll write what we have right now, which is 8 gallons, 2 quarts, minus 1 3/4 gallons. Okay, so if we're going to subtract quarts, we need some quarts over here. So let's see if we can convert this 3/4 into quarts, right? Let's see, a quarter of a gallon is a quart. So 3/4 of a gallon would be 3 quarts. So let's see if we'll rewrite this. So this is 8 gallons, 2 quarts, minus 1 gallon and 3 quarts. Okay, fair enough. But now we've got another problem, right? Which is we could take 8 gallons minus 1 gallon, no problem. But we're going to have a problem here. We've got 2 quarts and we need to subtract 3 quarts, and that's not going to work. So let's make some more quarts. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to break down my gallon into 7 gallons and 4 quarts, right? That's the same as 8 gallons. 7 gallons, and this other gallon we've just converted into quarts. So now I'm going to rewrite our subtraction sentence down here. So this is now that 7 gallons, and we had, let's see, we had 2 quarts, and then we decomposed a gallon into 4 more quarts. So that's 6 quarts. So 7 gallons, 6 quarts, minus 1 gallon, 3 quarts. And now I think we can do our subtraction. Let's see, 7 gallons minus 1 gallon is 6 gallons, and 6 quarts minus 3 quarts is 3 quarts. And so when we get to our right strategy, we're going to say that Jeffrey needs to put 6 gallons, 3 quarts more to fill the tank. Awesome. So, and does that make sense actually? Let's just sort of check for reasonableness. If we had a little less than 2 gallons and we put in a little more than 6 gallons, we would have somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 gallons overall. And that's what we have for our overall measurement. So that's a quick way of estimating whether we're in the right neighborhood with our answer. And now that we are, I'm pretty confident that what we've written here about Jeffrey will hold up. Excellent. Thanks very much for joining me. We'll see you next time on Mr. Kung Has Problems. Take care.